Hello, today I want to review this air purifier. This was sent to me by the brand. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what comes in the package before testing it out. Starting off, you get your manual. There is a filter. This is actually a pretty big filter compared to the one that I have. Now, I love the size starting off with it. It is white, there is some weight to it, but definitely carryable. This bottom part is where the filter's at, and then you want to make sure you take the plastic off the filter before you use it to make sure that it is collecting the hair properly. Don't make the mistake that I've done in the past of not taking that off, and you just seem to twist the bottom part off and then the filter comes out on its own, or the filter comes out very easily. And you also get your plug adapter. Now, something that intrigued me about this air purifier is that it does have 5 different layers to the filter. So this is perfect for anybody that owns dogs. We have 2 dogs that shed a lot, so I think this is going to work wonderful. Here is the inside of it, and the outside, you can see there's different layers, and they do recommend you replace the filter every 4 months. But this top part is washable as well, so that's pretty neat. I'm excited to try that out when it's time to wash it and see how well it does. But here is the inside of it without the filter. You just want to put the filter back in there before starting it, and it goes in there nice and neat, and then you pop this back on. Something else to know is that there is some nice grips down at the bottom, so when you place it on the floor or wherever it is that you're going to place it, it does not move around. Let's flip this back. And so here's their logo, and then the top part is where you're going to get all of your little buttons. Go ahead and plug it right up. If you want to connect the plug, it's in the back side. For size reference, this is how big it is. It is a little past my knees, if not at my knees. So it is a pretty tall air purifier. I love how big it is compared to my other one that I have. It's meant to cover up to 2,600 square feet. Turn it on, you want to press this on button right here, and it automatically goes onto auto. You're able to turn the light off if you're going to be having this in your room. You push that little light option and it turns off the little LCD screen. I could feel the air coming out, so it's definitely on already and pulling the air from down at the bottom. You could go ahead and set the different wind speed that you want. And right off the bat, I could tell you that it is very silent. I don't think I could hear anything coming out of this thing unless you really put your ear next to it. It's a very light noise, but it's just wind, nothing too powerful. You could put a timer on here as well if you want for it to shut down on its own, and it's going to be this little timer right here, for example 1 hour. I'll lock it as well right here. There's a 1 speed, 2 speed, 3 speed. So definitely with the 3 speed, it sounds like a fan is blowing, so it's definitely a little louder. But when it's on 1 and 2, maybe 2, a little bit of sound, but once it's on 1, it's honestly very quiet, which I do appreciate, especially at nighttime. So far, I really like it. It seems to be working just fine based on the airflow that's coming out of here. I'll be doing a follow-up on how well this gets hair and dust in a couple of weeks, just to make sure that it's still running smoothly and whatnot. But so far, I am happy with it, and I recommend you getting one for yourself.